Hey everyone, this is Jamie with Homeschool Story, and I'm talking to you about my most recent review on my blog, which is this. It's called Manhood Journey, a Father Starter Kit. So obviously from the name, this really has nothing to do with me and everything to do with my husband and my son. And that's why it was a really exciting review for me to do because, well, one, it wasn't for me. But usually the things that we're talking about on my blog or that you see out there in the homeschooling world, especially on homeschool blogs, are for moms or the homeschooling parent or school related. And so this was a really fun thing for me to look at because it was really kind of outside of that. It was one, it's not for me, it was for my husband to do with my son, and it was a father-son focused program, which was really cool. And I think that that was that was just really exciting. And so I just wanted to show you what we got with it because it's always more fun in a video. So it comes in this little box. And it actually came with a free book. So besides what's in this box, you also get this. It's called Wise Guys, Unlocking Hidden Wisdom from the Men Around You. And so this is kind of a cool book. I've flipped through it. I haven't read it yet, but it's kind of interesting about really considering where and the people around us and what we can learn from those people. And so that's kind of a neat thing. Inside, you'll get this pack of these little brochures, and basically what they are, the idea here is that you can set up a small group. Ideally, this is done in a small group of dads and sons together, and then you would go home and kind of build upon what was brought up in the small group. Now, that being said, this is totally easy to do one-on-one. So if you don't have a small group set up in your area, you don't want to do it with a small group, or that just won't work schedule-wise, you can certainly use this one-on-one. That's exactly what we did in our house. But basically, the math brochures have a little spot on the back to put information and pass out. It comes with a little explanation of what it is, and then as you open it further, it gives you a little summary of all 6 modules that are part of the manhood journey. And now we're starting here. So this kit starts you here with a 6-week journey on embarking. And it's the beginning of all of the journeys, and so it's really good. And then if you open it up even bigger, it's kind of a really neat wall map of all the modules and the journeys that you're on. It comes with this little DVD, which is kind of like a commercial type thing, a little video presentation of what this is about, and something could be shown at a church or in a group, or you could, hand it to somebody and really kind of let them see visually what this is all about. And then you get your 2 books. So this one here is the group guide, and this one is the one-on-one guide. And honestly, when my husband and I were first looking at this, we thought, okay, well, I guess we don't need the group guide, and kind of threw that off to the side, knowing that we were using this just one-on-one between him and my son. But I would encourage you not to do that. The group guide is set up to meet as a group, and it's basically, they're not long meetings, but you would have a little welcome and a little opening activity and discussion activities. Sometimes there's like a visual kind of visual aid type thing. It's all very simple though. It's not anything that if you were leading a group that you would really have to take hours and hours through the week to prepare at all. It's all here laid out for you. It tells you like how many minutes to spend in each activity, and most of it is just done out loud and group discussion style. It's very simple, and it just kind of basically kickstarts you on the theme for the week, the verses that are included or kind of linked together for the thoughts for those weeks, and some kind of engaging questions to get the kids talking and the dads opening up with their kids. And so that's what the group guide's for. The one-on-one guide, though, is for anybody using a group as well to come home, and then during the week, the dad is supposed to use this guide to dig deeper with his son based on those things. So if you're not using it as a group, I would still encourage you, and what my husband did was kind of look through here and see what would have been brought up if we were in a group setting, and is there anything there that I want to kind of bring with me into our one-on-one discussion. And then the one-on-one discussion each week will walk you through exactly what to do. It has a little word to the dad in the beginning of each week, and then it has the first part is here is like a group session review. So if you didn't meet at a group, you would just skip that part. And then it goes through exactly what to do. Now this is really the bulk of the program. And a lot of things that are set up as small groups, the group part is like the bulk, the big emphasis is on the group setting and what you talk about or cover or watch or listen to in the group. Like if I'm thinking of like group Bible studies that ladies have and things like that, But that's the most important part, and then what you do at home is just kind of like homework or follow-up. And if you don't do it, it's, you go back and you get the bulk of it back at the group. But really, this is, to me, is set up a little bit different. The group is great, and it does kind of kickstart the idea and the theme, but this one-on-one with Dad is really the most important part, which I really like that. I like that it's not left to the group, the focus is on Dad and son together, one-on-one, really kind of hashing out these ideas together. So this is really the most important part, in my opinion. And I've looked through all of the books back and forth, and I really like it. Now, you can read my blog to find out what exactly we thought of it, what my husband's thoughts were on it, how he used it with our son, and if we recommend it or not. So all of that is on my blog, homeschoolstory.com, and it's Manhood Journey, a review is the blog post, and you can take a look and see, but I'll just give you this big giveaway, is that we liked it, and you should use it, and we really did enjoy it. I enjoyed reading through it myself. I didn't get to do it with my son, but I enjoyed reading through it with, just on my own, and my husband and I talking about these things, and then hearing from him what he enjoyed about the time with our son as they went through the week. So take a look at it, take a look at the blog post, and see what you think. But I would really encourage this, even if you're not going to use it as a group. So talk to you later.